Hi guys, welcome to today's video, and as you can clearly see, I have some really depressing news. I filmed this whole video in slow-mo. Trust me, this has come to a great surprise when I came to edit this video, and I'm like, an hour footage? That's weird. And then I realized everything was in slow-mo, and I wanted to die. Yes, I did. And with the slow-mo, there is no audio, so I couldn't just speed it up and everything be fine. So I'm not gonna let it ruin my day, even though it did. So I just sped up the clips, and this will be a voiceover thrift video, which is fine. It's not a big deal. I did a lot of talking, and it was really nice to hear my commentary while in the store. So that's what I'm upset about, but yeah, so bear with me. But in today's video, we are thrifting summer trends. So of course I made a Pinterest board with everything trendy. I think I just looked up in Pinterest literally summer trends and summer outfits, and I saved stuff that I really loved. And then I went to my notes app and I wrote down some reoccurring items that I saw in a lot of the photos. And now that I have a game plan, let's go in and see what we can find. Right away, we're starting in the short section because this is where I think I'm gonna find my athletic short or a striped bottom. And already I saw two things that caught my eye. First were these gorgeous Adidas shorts in this pretty like spring minty color. They're a little bit looser than I'm kind of looking for, but I put them in the cart anyway because I was just saying last night to my boyfriend that I wanted more mint stuff. So perfect for the video and for me personally. And then I found these, which I love everything about these. They're just not my size, so this is what I'm looking for, but in my size, preferably a blue or a red, and maybe a little bit tighter. I was on a roll with the Adidas because then I found these, which were kind of just what I was explaining, but they are gray, and I wanted to do obviously a color, but I did grab these to try them on. I also spotted these shorts, which were striped, but they weren't the style I was going for, or kind of the color, and they looked like they would be a little bit long and loose on me. And micro shorts are definitely a trend for the summertime, and I sound like a broken record saying this, that I usually don't like short things. I really like these wet seal mini shorts, so I decided to put them in the cart to try them on. I did find this pair of jorts. These were just really long, and they did not look like they'd be loose enough on me. The style and the shape looked really weird, plus I did not like the wash of it at all. I found a pair of white shorts, and I was so excited because I saw that they had the Union Jack symbol on them because they're Hudson shorts, and I know Hudson's a good brand, and this made me love them even more, so I definitely got these to try on. And I didn't realize till after, blue tag was also 99 cents, so those were a steal. Then I found these little camo micro shorts, and camo I feel is a pattern that is always going to be trendy or always going to be seen in outfits, and I really liked the style of these, and they looked like they'd fit really nicely, so I did grab those. I'm in the normal short section now looking for some jorts. I did find these, which were a little bit different than I normally like. I didn't grab them though because I was trying to stay on task. And I'm gonna look through all of the shorts. It's kind of easy to tell if there will be a pair of denim jorts, and it just wasn't looking good. Plus the kind that I'm looking for is a little bit niche, so I'm not surprised that the thrift doesn't have it. Then I decided to go to the men's section because I thought that they would have bigger oversized shorts there. So I was looking around. I stumbled across these, which, hear me out, I think that they could look really good. Yeah, I have no words other than hear me out. I'm gonna try them on and see how they look, but I think they're kind of cool, and they're a little bit different. They have to fit a very specific way to look good though. The men's section was worse than the women's because the only other denim short was this pair, and I didn't like the wash or the style, just really wasn't what I was looking for. I did find these, however, which were some plaid black and white shorts, and they were exactly like what I was currently wearing. I really wanted these, and I should have got them because I didn't realize they were on sale, but I thought they were too similar. Okay, but I did find these jorts, which were all white, and they had a big stain right there, but I thankfully got them to try on anyway because I thought that the fit was going to look really good on me. I did say I wanted a white pant, but this works too if they end up looking good. Now I'm going through the skirt section because the biggest thing that I saw in all of the outfits were maxi skirts, or like a midi skirt that has a cute pattern or a bright summer color to it. This is a complete 180 from what I just said because this is black and not very summery, but it is a midi skirt, and I really like the texture on this, so I grabbed this to try on. The only other florally summery-esque skirt I could find was this, and I absolutely hated everything about this one, so no. Then I came across the most perfect maxi skirt I've ever seen. It's this beautiful blue gingham maxi skirt. It's very trendy with the pattern, but also the shape is really what I was looking for, and this is like a good intro to a maxi skirt and something I definitely can see myself wearing. This was really beautiful, but I could tell by the wrap style and the pattern, it was definitely a cultural piece of clothing, which I am not part of that culture, so I wouldn't want to wear it, but it was so gorgeous and beautifully made. This was stripy, but I didn't like the colors or how it kind of went in that zigzag pattern, and I also didn't like the length, so no, all around. Now I'm running through the tops. I'm looking for anything colorful or with a nice print to it and polka dots. I found this butter yellow top, which is really trendy right now, that color, but I didn't like the v-neck on it. And then I found this striped top, which was also perfect, exactly what I was looking for. I did have some problems with it, was that it was really cropped, and I don't like to wear super cropped things, but I got it to try on. Another perfect Pinterest top was this. It was flowy up top and cinched in at the bottom. I was definitely obsessed with this, got it to try on, and it was a medium, so I figured that it was going to be too big anyway, but I was going to take the risk. Another nice stripy top. I liked that this one was vintage. I just don't tend to wear an oversized button up, even though I like the idea of it. I did like the colors on this, everything, but I just wish it was maybe a little bit more form-fitting. Oh my gosh, I loved this top slash button up. I don't even know really what to classify it as, but there was stains all over this thing, and it was, how much? $5.99. $5.99's with stains. It was like one giant stain. That's basically no shirt, just stain. $5. We are now in the pants section. I'm looking for a very nice form-fitting Levi, like a straight leg, kind of giving how pants fit Kendall Jenner. You know, I'm thinking of something very specific, but I want a pant like that to fit me. I found these, which were Levi, but they were not the color nor the size that I was looking for. Then I, for some reason, grabbed these. Sometimes I don't know what goes on in my head or why I thought that this was cool. I don't know. Like I had on my list, I want a pair of white pants, but I want them to fit like what I referenced before, and those were skinny, so no. As I was saying with the mint thing, like, and then I find this pair of mint jeans. Like, how perfect is that? So perfect. But I think what happens is I think of something that I want, so that I'm actually looking for it. Like, this was probably there all along. Like, things that I'm going to want in the future are already at the thrift, but, you know, I'm not thinking of it. You know, does that make sense? So, yeah. I did put those in the cart to try on, and then I found these, which were cute, but of course there was a stain, because why wouldn't there be? I found these pink sweatpants that were wide leg and said pink on the back, like a dream. But tell me why they made this detail on the butt. It makes it look like a freaking diaper. Why would they add that? No, it was actually horrendous. I went to the pajama shorts section and I found these, which were cute. They were striped. I liked the colors, but at the same time, I didn't know what I would wear this pair with, because I think the best color would be pink, and I don't really wear pink. Then I found these, which were perfect to wear under a dress or under something, just like the perfect basic short. And they were 99 cents half off, so basically free. Then I found these very, very cute polka dot pair. I'm glad I gave these a chance and took them off the hanger because they look huge, but it had a drawstring, so I did grab these to try on. The polka dots are very trendy and cute. Then it clicked in my brain that I needed to check the pajama pants section for my Pinterest striped pant that I'm looking for, and I legit found everything that I was hoping for. This pair was really cute. The colors did throw me off a little bit in the beginning. If you can't tell, it's like a cream and a green color, but I gave it a chance, and I kind of like the neutrals. Plus, it was DKNY. I just needed to show you guys this Wet Seal 100% leather coat. I didn't pick it up, believe it or not, because I'm like, this is a summer trends video, so I'm not going to get it, but this was a really good find. Then I stayed in the coat section and found this. I was about to gasp and be obsessed, but then, of course, there was peeling or a hole. I don't even know what that was. I should probably get out of the coat section. I found these in the men's section, and I love Adidas track pants. What intrigued me about this pair was it was cuffed on the bottom, and that's not something I have. I usually like a wide leg, so I did grab these to try on. I stopped at another thrift store because it was near the post office, and I thought I would show you guys because I did pick up a few pieces that I was obsessed with. Me saying I hate baby pink and then I grab a baby pink tank top. Right. I found these shorts, which were the most perfect athletic shorts, very much like what was on the Pinterest board. I did grab these to try on. I loved this white skirt and the silhouette was very promising for me. This is kind of what I'm looking for in a white denim skirt. Is that denim? No, but it looked low rise and it looked like it would be more loose than form fitting, so I grabbed those to try on. I was looking through the skirts and I found this, which was exactly like something I've had pinned for a while. I was so happy to find this. I immediately grabbed it. Then in the dresses, I found my boho chic dream dress. This was so perfect. I was obsessed. I found these sailor style shorts, which I see everywhere, and I had just thrifted a pair that are a little bit big on me, and they are denim, and these ones were black, so I grabbed them. And I found a little floral shawl, and these shawl style tops are really trendy right now, so I definitely grabbed this, even though I'm not in love with the colors. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm going to be posting a styling video / haul in the next one. If you like this video, please subscribe and like for more. Again, so sorry that I had to do a voiceover. But yeah, my camera really did me dirty today. Thank you all so much for watching. Love you. Bye!